Is it fair for veterans who have served their nation with honor to be burdened with an unexpected debt due to an administrative error? Today, we discuss a recent issue that has left thousands of veterans grappling with financial hardship. Imagine the shock and confusion of waking up one day to find out that you owe thousands of dollars due to an overpayment error. This is not a scenario from a dystopian novel, but a harsh reality that thousands of low-income veterans are currently facing. These veterans, who rely on their pensions to make ends meet, have been blindsided by the Department of Veteran Affairs, or the VA, with notices of overpayment. They've been told they need to repay significant amounts, some in the realm of six figures. It's a baffling situation, to say the least. Take the case of veteran Patrick McFeely, for instance. He was informed that he had been overpaid by more than $100,000. Just like that, without any prior indication of an issue, McFeely found himself facing a staggering debt. So how did we get here? Well, the VA has attributed this overpayment crisis to an internal issue that hindered them from verifying income for— Yes, you heard that right. For over a decade, this glitch in the system went unnoticed, leading to the overpayment of thousands of veterans. Now the veterans, who were completely unaware of the overpayment, are left in a state of disbelief and financial stress. They're left to question the fairness of this situation, and rightfully so. After all, is it fair to be held accountable for an error that was entirely out of their control? The veterans who were unaware of the overpayment are now left to question the fairness of this situation. A surprise debt can be devastating, especially for low-income veterans who are often living paycheck to paycheck. Imagine one day you receive a letter from the Department of Veterans Affairs stating that you've been overpaid, not by a few dollars, but by tens of thousands. You're told that this money you've been relying on to live, will be withheld to repay this debt, a debt you weren't even aware existed until now. This isn't just a hypothetical scenario, but a harsh reality for thousands of veterans. These are individuals who have served their country with honor and are now struggling to make ends meet. The sudden demand for repayment adds a significant strain to their already fragile financial stability. Now consider the emotional toll, the shock, the anxiety, the stress of navigating such a predicament. It's overwhelming. It's not just about the money, it's about the disruption of their lives, the sudden uncertainty, and the feeling of being let down by the very institution meant to support them. This overpayment crisis is more than just a financial issue. It's about dignity, respect, and the rightful acknowledgement of the sacrifices our veterans have made. The financial distress caused by this unexpected debt is not just an inconvenience, but a serious setback, a threat to their livelihood, and an added burden to our veterans who have already given so much. In response to this fiasco, what measures have been taken by the government and what future steps are being planned? In reaction to this unfortunate situation, the Department of Veteran Affairs, or VA, has decided to hit the pause button on debt collection. They are currently exploring various options for debt relief. This initiative shows a willingness to rectify the situation and offer some degree of respite to the affected veterans. U.S. Representative Greg Steube has been vocal in his criticism of federal agencies for their errors. He has called for reforms to prevent such situations from happening again, emphasizing the need for a more robust system that can effectively track and manage payments. In addition, the VA has announced plans to conduct a thorough review to understand the cause of these data discrepancies and the delay in addressing the issue. This review aims to shed light on the systemic problems that led to this predicament, opening the door to comprehensive solutions and preventive measures. While these steps are commendable, it's crucial to remember that they are only the beginning. The government's response so far is a step in the right direction. However, it's clear that more needs to be done to prevent such incidents in the future. This situation serves as a stark reminder of the need for continuous improvement and vigilance in our systems and processes that serve our veterans. To reflect on today's discussion, we've delved into the troubling issue of the VA's overpayment to low-income veterans, causing these brave individuals undue financial hardship. We've explored the significant impact this has on their lives and the government's response to this crisis. With thousands of veterans affected and the VA scrambling to provide debt relief, it's clear there's a need for systemic change. As we ponder the fairness of this situation, one thing is clear. Our veterans deserve better. This is not merely a financial issue, but a matter of respect and dignity for those who have served our nation.